Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sorry about not uploading. I've been trying to feel better. I recently got diagnosed with COVID. I've had COVID before. It wasn't really that bad on my body. It's not really that bad on my body again. But I wanted to kind of cover the topic of HELLCAT versus SCATPACK. Now, I'm going to do two challengers. I'm going to build them real quick. I'm going to try to show you guys some pricing and tell you kind of what I think. So, before I fully get into this and start building our SCATPACK, I just wanted to mention that my girlfriend and my father both own Dodge vans, and they're both kind of like really in bad shape. Eventually one of them's going to get rid of one, and I do have an opportunity to maybe buy one. And if that's the case, I would maybe buy one and try to put like a HELLCAT engine in it, and we could try to soup it up to crazy horsepower and see how it does. If that's something that you guys are interested, the HELLCAT van or something, leave it down in the comments, let me know. Right now I don't have the money to just go do all that, but obviously if YouTube continues to do good, then we could definitely do that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first one I'm going to do is a SCATPACK. All right, so I'm going to do wide body just because I feel like wide body everyone wants. I'm going to do F8 green. I'm going to try to keep a realistic build, try to keep it quick for you guys. Alcantara. We'll just do that. So it doesn't seem too. Packages are added, that's fine. We're gonna do Harman Kardon, no sunroof. So we got these. We'll do a automatic transmission just cause it's more money. All right, we're at 58,310. Let's go build a HELLCAT. And the main thing, you guys could just watch me build this, but the main thing that I want to go over is that the main difference between the SCATPACK and the HELLCAT, sorry, it's hard to think when I'm trying to do two things at once, but it's not really like something that you guys don't know. Okay, you know that the SCATPACK that has 485, and you know the HELLCAT has 717. All right, there's no hidden secret to these two cars. You guys know what these cars are. You guys know what these cars produce. You guys know what they do in the quarter mile. All right, there's no hidden secret. There is no underlying truth to them. It's just two cars, you know, it's HELLCAT and it's SCATPACK. And if I can go over kind of like trying to help you to decide on the two, it would mainly be that the SCATPACK is a peppy car that is somewhat decent on gas and a little cheaper on insurance. And then you have a HELLCAT that's costs more to maintain, ridiculously fast, and drinks up gas like you wouldn't believe. But I mean, that's really what it comes down to, is like those kind of options. I would say is like gas, insurance, and upkeep. I mean, you know, besides needing a bigger down payment and all that, which for the SCATPACK, let's run through it. There is no better one. I think the SCATPACK was, I had an amazing time with it. We're gonna do the same for each. 15,000, and we'll do a trade-in value of 4,000. And that's unrealistic for that rate. I've been doing 8 just cause it's, you know, it's more better. 15,000, 4,000. You're looking at 707 a month for a SCAT. All right, that's not too bad, you know, for seeing what other people pay. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the SCATPACK whatsoever. Like, I don't even know why there's like a question. Like, a SCATPACK is still a really good car. It's still peppy. It's got some balls to it, if that's what you're wondering. Like, you're not cheaper or less valued because you have a SCATPACK versus a HELLCAT. Like, there really is not much to go in depth with on this. Like, you're looking at 1,046 a month for a HELLCAT. And that's if you meet 15,000 down with another 4 additional to trade in at 8% for 72 months. You're looking at that, and that's with no markups. All right. Now, the great thing I want to point out with the SCAT is I believe you can lease these. All right. So if you really can't afford one, come up with some money, lease one, and then buy out of your lease. All right, at least you're not costing yourself money right up front. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do to keep the lease in line with your miles and your term, and then once the lease is up, just say, hey, I want to pay for it. You know, I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get the new one, and do that. I mean, you know, that's a good way to get into it. I don't say that for the Hellcat because I don't believe they're offering leases for them right now because they're going. So, but to kind of give you guys maybe like an overview, you know, I mean, there's just not much for me here to make a video on. Okay, I got to be honest with you. I don't see the big deal truly between the Hellcat and the SCATPACK. The SCATPACK heritage with Dodge goes back well beyond my time. All right, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting the SCATPACK. Like, the SCATPACK is a great vehicle. I owned one. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely better than the RT, I gotta say, just because the experience, I don't know, something with it. It was just nice. All right, it was good horsepower for the city, and it wasn't overdone. All right, and the Hellcat, in my opinion, is somewhat of a dangerous vehicle that if you don't know what you're doing with that type of power, you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna hurt someone really badly. All right, so always be careful with it. But I don't see like what you guys mean with like which one. You know, there is no, like I said, underlying truth between these vehicles. Like, one's a Hellcat and one's a SCATPACK. I mean, the SCATPACK is a great vehicle, and I'm not downplaying the Hellcat whatsoever. Obviously, I own one, but like, if all I was able to afford in my lifetime was a SCATPACK, I wouldn't be complaining, if that makes sense. Like, there, you know, I don't complain when I own the SCATPACK. I didn't complain when I owned an RT. I was just happy to have one. You know, if you're in a position to afford a SCATPACK comfortably, then do it. All right, like, there's no reason to really not do it. I mean, if you want a Hellcat but can't afford it, or you could get a Hellcat but it's going to cost you every dime and nickel that you have, I wouldn't do it. I would get the SCATPACK and make modifications to it and have fun with it. All right, I wouldn't spend all your money on a Hellcat and, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I wouldn't leave yourself with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no reason to do that. I mean, if you can comfortably afford a car and have fun with it, then there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, you have a Hellcat, so it's kind of like a, hey, I have a Hellcat, yada yada, like, and everyone dreams about that. But a SCATPACK is a great vehicle. Don't underplay it. You can modify it to be as fast as a Hellcat. All right, there's just really nothing wrong with it, and I apologize for maybe a video that you guys don't think is that great of a quality, but there's just nothing to really get into about it. I mean, you got one with more power and one with less power. That's kind of what it comes down to. They both look great, they both are great, and, you know, take it from somebody, like I said, who's owned both. I mean, you know, I guess if you had to say which one would I have to choose, obviously, to keep, it would absolutely be the Hellcat because I bought one, you know. But if you took away my Hellcat and said, hey, you can get a new SCATPACK though whenever you want, I really wouldn't be that upset. I mean, obviously, I'd be a little upset because it's a jailbreak, it's not just a Hellcat. But, you know, regardless, I don't really know what to say. I mean, you know, it's kind of like how everyone asks me about can they afford this, yada yada, and then I come out with my video for all the trim levels and the costs and all that, and a lot of people kind of didn't find the video that useful. I don't really know how much more I can give you guys with that, like if you could afford one. And it's kind of like the same here between a Hellcat and a SCATPACK. Personal experience, SCATPACK was fun and the Hellcat was fun. I mean, the Hellcat, I guess, is a little more fun because it's more fast, but it also costs me more. You know, every single time you floor the gas in a Hellcat, that's a quarter tank of gas. And every single time you floor it in a Scat, you could at least get 3 to 4 out of it before using up a good amount. That's my experience with it. I mean, you know, a supercharger's on the Hellcat, and if something goes wrong with that, then you're looking at big money. So, you know, take it for what you can. I mean, you know, it's hard. It's hard for me to say choose this and choose that. Everyone is in a different position with money, and if you're sitting there right now listening and you're saying, hey, I want a Hellcat but I can't afford it, but I can get a SCATPACK, by all means go and get it. If you're looking at long-term investment and you want a Hellcat to resell it, then save up and get it by October of 2023. All right, make it happen. And you know, if you guys are, like I said, thinking about that, wait until October 2023. I would actually wait a couple months before that, just in case, but make sure you get your order in. You know, pay attention to what Dodge says, just in case they cancel the order, or ordering, because that might be an option for them. I don't know if they legally could do that, but you know, I don't think they're going to come out with another variant of the Scat Pack until the V6s come out and all that. I think Scat Pack's going to stay the same. I think the Hellcat is going to get a different type of option sooner, and I don't think it's going to be an option that everyone's going to be happy with. So yeah, I'm sorry, you know, I don't mean to bore you guys, and I don't mean to waste your time. It's just there's not really some serious truth that you guys don't know about that's not like already out there. I don't know how to explain it. They're just two great cars. I mean, it's hard to choose, and I think both are great. And I think whatever you could afford is the fact that you could afford one is an achievement as it is. And you know, you should be happy at which one you get. I mean, you know, this is a great engine. It's one of Dodge's biggest engines. You know, 6.4. I mean, get it and have fun. You know, you only live once, so get it now before you have kids and all your kids take all your money. Nah, I'm only kidding, but you know, I'm just trying to maybe give some tips. I mean, you know, I didn't even own my Scat Pack for a year, and I haven't even owned my Hellcat for more than 2 months, so I can't really say maintenance wise. I can tell you I spent a lot more money on gas on the Hellcat so far, all right, and I'm a lot more patient with it and a lot more careful with it than my Scat. I don't know if that gives you any info, but you know, I think I own my Scat Pack for like 6 months to 8 months, something around there, you know, and then I just hopped right into the jailbreak. I mean, I didn't wait once the jailbreak was open. But like I said, bottom line, if there's anything you could take from this video, it's that the Scat Pack is a terrific car, just as well as the Hellcat. Get what you could afford. All right, the Scat Pack is a lot of fun. The Scat Pack goes way further back with the Dodge heritage than the Hellcat. I'm not trying to underplay the Hellcat whatsoever. The Hellcat is a terrific, amazing car. It was built well. The engineering of it was ridiculous. The fact that they can make a 700 horsepower vehicle stock is ridiculous. And you know, there's also other cars in Dodge that you can consider. You know, obviously I always recommend going to Dodge because that's what I do, but from like an unbiased opinion between Dodge and between, you know, also between the Hellcat and the Scat Pack, I just think they're two really good vehicles. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with getting either, you know. So if there's any info that you guys want, leave it in the comments. If you guys want to see that thing with the van happen, possibly, which it's a possibility, I'm not saying it will, but if it gets enough attention, I'll go for it. Leave it in the comments. If you guys have any questions on this video, leave them in the comments. I will respond to you. I'm trying to feel better. I got to get an oil change tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to do some launches and all that. I hope I can get you guys some great angles of that. Of course, the exhaust is coming. I can't wait to throw that on. Then we got tints coming. We got louvers. We got diffuser. I mean, we got maybe a wicker bill. We got a bunch of stuff. So stay tuned for that. I apologize for not really giving a yes or no on this question. You know, this is like a plastic or paper question. I mean, you know, they both are going to do the same thing. They're going to bring you happiness. Trust me. So, yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, if you want to leave your comments down below on if you guys have owned both or own one, what you think. I mean, you know, I will respond to you guys. Maybe you'll get more information out of me if I was asked some type of question about the two. You know, I don't really have any questions sitting in front of me. I've just been asked to do the video. So this is the video. You know, I apologize for it being so boring, but I mean, I really just have nothing. I'm sorry, I have nothing. They're both great. They both come with decent options, and that's really it. They both bring happiness, and they're both great sounding V8s. So take that for what you will. But like I said, like and subscribe. Stay tuned. We have a lot of stuff coming. I'm working on feeling better so I can go make more money and we can have more fun. So, yep.